time has come for you to seize control of the Orcish hordes for yourself. Blackhand has become foolish in the deployment of his personal troops and has left an opening that you can now exploit. A key outpost in the Black Morass is the core of Blackhand's supply lines, not only to his foremost battle groups, but to his castle at Black Rock Spire as well. The complete destruction of this outpost will disrupt his power base long enough for you to secure his overthrow.
Alright, so we are in the big league missions now. This is a pretty challenging one. But in the same token, the enemy does kind of leave us alone for the most part. They do send the occasional units, but nothing too crazy. First thing we want to do is just scout so we can see the map. We want to be very careful not to push too far forwards. These woods are kind of like the landmark, if you will. Just get this guy to scout. We need to be careful of catapults, they will absolutely ruin our spearmen. This is kind of the location where enemies tend to group up their troops. I just want to power up our eco. There's a gold mine here and a gold mine up here. But to be fair, this gold mine has plenty of gold in it. And will keep us going for most of the game. But we will need to transition probably to this one down the bottom. Eventually. There is a massive army on the other side of this river. Literally right here there's a bridge that leads into the enemy base. The enemy base over here. And boy is it hard to push. So actually our best option is to defend. The main thing we need to be careful of are the catapults. The catapults can actually cause us to lose so many troops. So I'm constantly kind of looking at the map just to make sure there's no blue dots. When I see one, I'll have a look and make sure it's not a... to be fair, well, not a catapult, but the main enemies they send are wolf riders. Wolf riders, necrolytes. They're pretty much what we're going to be seeing the most of. I don't want to completely block up this path. We're going to want to build a barracks so we can start unit production. This will be a 2 racks game. Did kill the necrolyte over there, that's great. Our unit composition is basically going to be wolf riders plus spearmen. Spearmen need to be fully upgraded. To be fair, you can fully upgrade the wolf riders as well. The speed is optional. Right now it's still just eco, and farms. Be careful not to block up or plug up the pathing for the peons. I need a lot of wood this mission. So around about now we might start seeing some catapults from the enemy. Grab a couple more grunts just to keep us alive for now. And then we'll pretty much just fully transition into wolf raiders. This is probably the attack which will probably have some catapult on it. So bothered if he dies, he's only got like 2 HP anyway. Front. If we split our spearmen up. Next thing we're going to want is a lumber mill for sure. Time for a second racks as well. Just need to put a few more roads. And we'll build another farm. Start our upgrades as quick as possible. We also want to get blacksmith. Doing for gold mine, not too bad. So in order to beat the army that's just across the river, we need a decent army of spearmen and a couple of wolf riders, and we're basically just going to bait them over the river and then attack them with the spearmen are doing most of the damage. To be honest, the wolf riders will just be tanking for the most part. Too far ahead, but I do want him to scout out for any catapults. To be fair, catapults are the only real threat this mission. I definitely put a blacksmith. A few roads. Eventually we'll have pretty much a full stack of spearmen. And maybe 4 or 5 wolf riders. Firstly, I don't think we need any catapults. We just need to be careful and mindful of theirs. So basically got a full stack now. Spearmen. Just want to split them up so they're not all on top of each other. Then we can start our wolf rider production. Full stack of spearmen. Got a couple of grunts since most of mine are dead now. Mine's basically donezoed. And we don't really need too much timber at this point, so I'm actually going to transition these off and put them onto gold instead. And then it's pretty much just wolf rider production until we attack. It's highly recommend that you split up your spearmen in a separate control group to your melee units, whatever you choose to go for. be honest, at this point we can pretty much push on. Okay, they're actually getting over. Interesting. Wasn't quite prepared for that, to be honest, but... out quite nicely. I'm just going to use this as team 1 for now. So your spearmen pretty much do the bulk of the damage. It's pretty much the all the melee stuff is just there to tank for the most part. So I'm not even bothering with the attack upgrades for them. The enemy does still have a load of troops, so we do need to be a little bit careful. Also need to be very careful that they don't have a bunch of catapults just hidden away somewhere. Catapults are the natural enemy to spearmen. I don't want to lure the enemy out, rather than taking a straight up fight. Perfect. More spearmen are better than less spearmen. It's as simple as that. It's just math at this point. And to be honest, I think that is pretty much all she wrote. We can get on top of their production. And they'll never be able to stabilise. Unless they get lucky with catapults. So we'll go for the barracks first. Focus the peons down. So we can't afford anything. And that will be pretty much all she wrote for this mission. Beautiful. Well, that went about as smoothly as it ever could have gone, I think. It's definitely the most straightforward strat I know of to beat this mission. Nice and easy GG's.
The feel of bones crunching beneath your feet is confirmation of your awesome victory.
Alrighty folks, well thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel and would be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.